Notice that my times are always different,
Yeah, I think
even
it's the
though it's at
number of
crime stat
charges you
3 or
have
crime
and
stat
what
4.
crime stat you have.
Oh, it could be.
Some
So
combination thereof.
they're always different by minutes though.
Yeah.
With the
It's gonna be
exception of when
roughly the
I
same.
had crime stat 5 that I ended up with like 18 hours.
12, 18 hours. Yeah, you get some stupid amount. That's where you cross that threshold of only a couple hours to a few hours into, like, you're spending most of the day in there.
Yeah, that's a lot of oxygen emissions.
Well, guys, I'm going to be at this minute.
Yeah. That's where having multiple accounts comes in really handy. I'm watching Thargoids kill humans. They're attacking an outpost right now. Which is interesting. They should have done this from the beginning. Guy in a dolphin tries running for it, and they're like, "No, you're dead."
Alright, the weirdest thing just happened.
What's that?
You went live, and it did not give me the notification that you went live.
On Twitch?
Huh?
Yeah,
And
Twitch can be like 15 to 20 minutes behind.
What?
Yeah, Twitch is stupid.
Yeah, I've had Ron come in 30 minutes after I went live going, I didn't know you were streaming. Hey, Canada, welcome back. Did you bring rum for the rest of the class?
Commander.
I still don't know when it is that you stream. I'm just constantly watching over you. I lord over you with that all-seeing eye.
All systems
It's good to be
prepared.
stalked. Oh, you're fired. Well, I've amended the Monday and Wednesday streams time so that I have more time with Mrs. B, because she is getting off at night around like 9 to 10. So if I start at 7:30 and do 2.5 to 3 hours, it puts me getting done with streaming about the time she gets home. We can have dinner together.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My Friday stream, I go live at like 9, I think. But Friday nights usually wind up being long ones. Canada, welcome back.
I saw the pictures from Canada.
Yeah, Canada went to...
It was in my little island.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful pictures, Canada. Thanks for sharing them with us. I forget what I was doing. Oh, I was going to get a fighter bay for my cutter. Am I in the limo? Yes, I'm in the limo. Okay, so we need to find out where we can get a fighter bay for the limo. eddb.io. Canada, did you get your Christmas ball? Didn't you have a ball or something? Am I tripping here? Stations.
So something I was thinking about was how raw ore can be transported. You can't just show up with like a hull D, and scoop up a bunch of ore. Because the containers are meant for actual packaged items, not raw ore containment, which the saddlebags are used for. So until it gets refined, it's not a material and even once it's refined, it refills like the Endeavor, not the Endeavor, the Expanse will refill saddlebags with the refined material.
Okay, say that again. I want to make sure.
Because, or does it create one SCU boxes, right? Like, how is that going to work? Because in Star Citizen, it looks like the ultimate end goal is that we don't have the capability to move raw ore around without an Orion or an Expanse unless it's in saddlebags.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the only method of transporting them is in 1 SCU saddlebags of raw ore that needs to be refined so that you can then transport it with like a legit method.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like right now, for the most part at least,
Are you ready to jump?
no. Sounds
That's
like...
a negative.
Shut up, Astra. It seems like right now it's kind of a placeholder system where, like, you shoot a magic beam and it takes mystery material and shoved it in something that's, you know, just a part of the ship, and later that will be a saddlebag that can be transported with a beam. So,
Right,
I mean...
but if people are thinking that they're going to be able to like just mine a bunch of it and then move it all at once somewhere, I think those are the people that are going to be mistaken, because nothing that I've seen can move saddlebags in an efficient way.
No.
And they are like relatively 1 SCU containers, right? But they don't stack like normal stuff, and it doesn't look like they intended to.
No.
So saddlebags are going to have their own gameplay, and because of that, we may anticipate seeing specifically a saddlebag transport.
Oh, you mean something other than a prospector or an expanse?
We might get something that is meant for doing logistics on the mining field.
Makes sense.
Because that
stands to reason.
Otherwise, you got a bunch of prospectors out there, and you got an Expanse cleaning it up, and you got the Orion out in the belt that's setting up for everything.
Yeah. Now, something encouraging I did see was a concept art image where the... Let me turn this down. A concept art image where the Galaxy was tractor beaming a saddlebag off a prospector.
Right, and it's plugging into one of those slots that it uses to empty the saddlebag into the refinery.
Yeah.
So,
Scanning
unless you have a refinery on board, you don't have a way of physically moving it off of another ship.
Doesn't seem that way.
Which means that this is going to be a niche gameplay, right? And it's not going to be just, you know, any old haulers coming around and going, oh, the prospectors all dumped their stuff, let me go drop it off with an Expanse or something. The Expanse is mobile for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because it seems more like the Expanse is a mobile, I'm going to go to where the goods are and refine it, rather than a large refinery where they would bring the goods to it. It seems more like a fetcher than a fetchee.
Exactly.
Or,
and then I think the what's that new big ship?
Galaxy?
The Galaxy. So the Galaxy is going to be the one that you bring it to. Yeah. And the Expanse will be the one that comes to you. And the Orion will be its own monster feeding itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eating belts and stuff. So, yeah.
That's the way it seems, yeah.
As that thought occurring to me was like, oh my god, there's going to be so much like specific gameplay around resource collection.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, now the question to ask in that scenario will be, do we have enough people that have all of those ships, or at least each of those ships? So let's say that Pagan has one, I have the other, you have the other, and we three can actually like work cohesively into achieving whatever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because if one person is actually pulling all of the ships, that like, which is possible, we are more prone to encountering issues in the future.
True.
Absolutely.
True.
But I think Pagan and I have most of the ships for the industrial, and he has the Orion, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've got the Orion, the Expanse.
Crazy SOB.
I melted the mole and used that to upgrade. Hey, Farmer Joe Bob. How are you? I melted the mole and used that to upgrade one of my other ships to the Expanse. Welcome to the channel, Farmer Joe. Get comfy. Hope you like cats. So I no longer have that, but I'm going to have access to them as loaners. I mean, eventually, I may I may reacquire them, but right now there's no need because I have them as loaners. It's only an issue in the PTUs, but I do have the Galaxy with the refiner on it. So my thought was to try to build what we need in a logistics chain. Oh yeah, I do. I've been trying to balance it out, Farmer Joe, where I play 2 nights a week Elite and 2 nights a week Star Citizen. There was a special event going on recently in Star Citizen, and that led me to play more Star Citizen. That event ended today. So I'm going to try and balance it out where it's 2 and 2 or 3 and 2. So yeah. I have not done any... This is my first load in after the update, other than a test to make sure that it worked. Request docking. Request docking.
Asking now.
Access authorized. Please head directly for bay.
I need to get some stuff for this cutter. And then I need to figure out where I need to go to get those anti-Xeno weapons so I can outfit a couple of ships since there's Thargoids in the bubble. But yeah, I mean, I think between us we could get a mining and supply operation going. Murd and I had started that before he passed away. He would focus mainly on the mining ships and the Orion and things like that. And I had focused mainly on the cargo ships. And then when he passed away, I kind of had to take the fleet and go, well, let's split this. But I do have a hull C, a hull D, a C2, a Starfarer, an Orion. So, I mean, I can take care of the asteroid crunching. I don't have any smaller mining ships right now. Joe, what do you typically do in the game? Canada has the whole C. Okay.
You are most welcome, Commander.
Well, honestly, if we had enough players in the group, I mean organization for lack of a better word, then we could set it up where there were different operations going. I mean, you're going to need somebody to man mining ships. You're going to need somebody to man refueling ships. You're going to need somebody to man harvest. You're looking for a group to play with. Your older player who's returning. I typically do mining, exploration, and group combat. Hi, Farmer Joe. Looks like you stumbled into the right channel, buddy. I play with a group of people. We're in a Discord server. Not everyone in the Discord server plays Elite Dangerous. There are some who only play Elite Dangerous. There are some who only play Star Citizen. There are some who play both. You're disappointed they haven't offered the modules again for the Endeavor. They did, but they were hidden, Canada, and I missed the opportunity to get them. They were super secret squirrel code type of hidden. That Discord server, Farmer Joe, has channels for Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen, No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, they were up until this afternoon. There was an Endeavor package that had them for 1,000. Way out of my range. And then there were, you could buy them singly. And I think, wasn't it you and I, Zeke, and Halo were adding them up, and it looked like it was like $50 to $60 cheaper to buy the combo than it was to do it separately.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
For someone that
go ahead.
For someone that is looking to use only 2 or 3, buying them separately obviously makes more sense. But if you know you're gonna end up using all of them at some point, just get the package. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
If you're gonna end up buying them, right? Otherwise, if you're gonna buy them in game later at some point, then that's a whole nother story. Start with the ones that you're gonna use, but
Yeah.
if you're gonna be one of those people that's gonna buy the whole package, kit and caboodle eventually anyway, save some money.
Right. Yeah, thank you. I'm currently downloading the game. I just purchased Odyssey. Awesome. Well, welcome back, Farmer Joe. What I was gonna say was I typically play on a private server The reason why we play on a private server so we can avoid gankers and asshats. The right? Who does right now, Canada? But the only rule on this private server is that PvP has to be mutually agreed upon. And we have people who will routinely go out there and kill each other. They have fun with it, but it's mutually agreed on. You're welcome. If you want, I'll send you an invite. You can add me in game, or I'll add you in game. My name in game is the same it is on Twitch, PaganLinuxGeek. So let's see what we can do for optional internals. So I'm not super familiar with the fighter bays. I'm guessing a size 5 holds 1, and a size 7 holds 2? Why is there a size 6 and a size 7? I don't understand. Where can I find... Yeah, sure, no worries. Happy to. Always happy to have more peeps to play with. Let's try a 6D fighter bay. Let's try searching that on Inara. Ooh, I gotta go to Whom Point in Bunai, I guess. Gotta go to Whom Point in Bunai. Okay. So I gotta go somewhere else. Okay, and we do have a size 6 bay open that we can use. Can we get cargo racks while we're here? Do you guys have size 8 cargo racks? You do. I shall take them, thank you. Nice. And maybe I'll grab a 5 and a 6 while I'm over there so that I've got options for later. Military compartments. What do I want to put in military? Ooh, shield. Cell banks. But those suck the juice. Alright, any 5As, 5Bs? I'm guessing these are... Why is it disabled? A 5A is disabled. Why is a 5A disabled? Do I... Clips maximum size. Ammo maximum 3. Oh, what's the amount that they hold? Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, they're multiplayer. Okay, that makes sense now. I was like, what the fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand why I can't buy it, though. Are you limited to the amount that you can buy? Is that what this is? Alright. Whatever. I don't know. This is what sucks about not knowing everything about the game. I'm looking forward to doing some bio data collection. I stopped playing after the Great Mining Nerf. Yeah, the mining nerf sucked. I gotta be truthful with you. I was displeased with that. The mining nerf where they dropped the sell price for Painite really sucked. And maybe it's just me, but this seems really, really blurry. That's why it's really, really blurry. Let's try that. That's better. Yeah, let me know when if you want, I'll send you Painite and Void Opals or my calling. Yeah, I haven't mined too many Void Opals. I've done a couple, but not a whole lot, to be truthful with you. Painite was my big thing. Bhuni. Bunai. Booney, whatever. And where are we going in Booney? We're going to Hume Point. No. Planetary? What?
Are you ready to jump?
No.
Fine.
Okay, I'm a little bit confuzzled. I'm on eddb.io, and it's telling me... You know what? We're not even going to screw with that. We're going to go to HIP 103138 instead. Screw that shit. I am not screwing around with that. Let me see here. We had some buddies. I started playing Elite Dangerous, I want to say about a year and a half ago. There we go. And quickly got into mining because, you know, I love to mine. I mine in Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen. And we started mining to get people fleet carriers. So, 1812, there's a guy who used to play Elite Dangerous with us called 1812. He started mining first for a fleet carrier. And then a guy named Mayday, and then myself, and then Ron. So we did a lot of painite mining. Just a sick amount of it. A crazy amount of painite mining. And now it's only worth, what about, would you say about a third to half of what it was? Because I remember sometimes we'd get lucky and be able to sell it for almost $1 million. That's a lot. The highest I've seen it lately has been 240, I think.
Engaging exit protocol. Scanning for information.
There we go. Come on. But I haven't done much. I know there's Thargoids in the bubble. And my thought was to get a bunch of anti-Xeno weapons so that most of the ships that I would be hopping around the galaxy in would have them.
All other systems are now at normal levels.
I don't think I shouldn't qualify for the prismatic shields yet. But I don't know if prismatic shields are really going to help with Thargoids anyway. And what am I looking for here? I'm looking for Strekalov dock. Got it. Farmer Joe, if you want, you can either tell me in chat if you don't mind broadcasting your player name, or you can whisper me on Twitch, or send me a message on Discord with your player name, and I'll add you to the private group. I know some folks don't like having their player handle broadcast, and that's perfectly fine. I get that. Do you play anything other than Elite Dangerous? I'm actually interested in playing some Starfield when it comes out. Sounds good. Just
Isn't
wait.
that game gonna be like single player?
Yeah. 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 It will be. Honestly, I'm thinking it's just going to be a prettier version of No Man's Sky. My expectations are a prettier version of No Man's Sky. Anything beyond that is just gravy as far as I'm concerned. I know that some of the mechanics of the game, based on what they've said, the mechanics in the game sound a lot like No Man's Sky. You know, it's like, oh, you don't have that transitional, well, actually, it's more like how do I describe it? You know how in Elite Dangerous you can go from open space to an orbit to landing. As long as the planet supports landing, you can land on it. In Star Citizen, it's the same way. You go from open space to a orbital path to landing on the planet. In No Man's Sky, it's got this weird little transitional thing that it does. So technically your ship's going from open space and landing, but it's got this odd little thing that happens. I don't really know how to explain it. It doesn't feel like I'm flying through atmosphere. It feels like I just flew through a sheet of paper. I think that's probably the best way that I can find to explain it. Oh, that's an interesting plan. Cool. I like that one. Okay, something's wrong because Boots keeps popping up and he's not thanking people. Recent subcharacters, yeah, I should be working.
Yeah, where's the kitties?
They were in here with me, but they're kind of staying away from the camera. Oh, wait. We got one on the floor now. We have one on the floor. There we go. There's Milky. She thinks the camera can't see her. They get in their moods sometimes where they just don't want to cooperate. And they haven't quite learned that they're going to get more TREATS if people see them. If people don't see them, they're not going to give them TREATS. I don't think they've made that connection. They just know, oh, Daddy's sitting on the computer. He'll give us food. Request docking.
As requested.
And hopefully what I do is here. So I've done 0 Thargoid combat. No experience at all. So we'll see what happens on this one. What I need to do is take my fighter pilot out and let him level up. Hey, Aurora. Are you okay, baby? We have the neighbor's cat in the house. Oh, you're scratching my paint. Okay, now let's see if we can get our kitties. You gonna feed the kitties? We can feed these little assholes. See if we can get their attention by shaking the tree. Oh yeah. Here come the little guys now. Bootsy boots, Milky. There you go, Milky. Milky eat it right out of my hands. Boots won't do it yet. Oh, you two got a wrestle on that one. Where's your sister? Where's Sneaky Sneaks? Thanks, Z. These little fur balls love treats.
Yeah, anytime.
Yep. And incidentally, if you ever run out of Twitch points and you want to do treats, just type !treats. Because I've got it where you can redeem Twitch points to do it, or you can just tell the bot to do it. And with all the subs you've
Oh,
gifted,
okay.
you should have like several million points. So you're going to be fine for a while. I've been trying to move it so that the rewards are less Twitch specific, so that if I'm streaming on YouTube and the regulars come in, they can do the same thing on YouTube as they're doing on Twitch. It's a slow process.
That
But
really makes sense.
Yeah, so I was waiting until I could find a bot that would do that, and I thought I may have to hire someone to write one for me, but it turns out there's a program called StreamerBot that's pretty awesome. And it's allowing me to make that happen. So I can't put 2 fighter bays in the ship, but I can buy one, store it, and then buy another one, and then transfer it to the carrier. So that's what we're going to do. I buy a size 5. And then we're going to store it. I know the fighter bay's empty. No, I have no crew. Thank you. Let's store modules.
Modules.
Uh-huh. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, wow. It will let you do it. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Now you can buy it even though you have one equipped, and it will automatically store.
Oh, my cabbages!
Your roommate is having a Friendsgiving. Does it involve turkey? This turkey's good. How you doing, young? I don't even know which fighter's good. I just usually just buy the top one on the list. You've been trying to sleep for the last 2 hours. Oh no, that's rough, man. Hey, young, is that you? There it is, you.
That is me. Yeah, to no avail. My roommate is having a Friendsgiving, and it's more like a party. And I've been trying to go to sleep. It's definitely not working at all.
That's rough.
Yeah, especially when I'm antisocial, so I'm just like hiding in my room from everyone.
Leave me alone, humans. Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel. If it weren't for the PTSD that I have around dogs and pet hair, I would take the puppy and he would be in my room for the night. But puppies and rooms don't mix. At least ones that are not potty trained.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. That's the joy I'm going through right now.
I'm hearing music.
You
getting your groove on?
Sorry,
yeah. It's like, dude, the music's gonna put me in a mood, and that's not something we need. All right. Have you met Z yet?
No, the I've met Z and Lucelo. I forgot you're streaming. My apologies.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I kept hearing music. I was like, I don't think that's on my end. I hope it's not on my end.
No, it was on my end.
You're fired. No grilled cheese.
I was trying to play the. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I was trying to play the music that way it could drown out the sounds of the party, but
No, you're fine. You're fine.
That's not working.
No. Well, I don't hear any party. Okay, so do we have a vehicle hangar? I don't remember. We do have a planetary vehicle. We can put a planetary vehicle and a hangar? No way. Really? Oh, that's a thing? Oh. Okay. Xeno limpet controller. Capable of deploying decontamination, research, and repair limpets. It's recommended when fitting ships for anti-xeno combat or non-human research. Functionality deploy limit is determined by its assigned fire group trigger. Limpets cannot be recovered at deployment. Okay. So it's a decontamination research. Now that would be a smart idea. I wonder if you can... Holy shit, 4 active limpets? Really? That's nuts. Okay. What's an operations? Collector, recon, and hatch breaker. So that's a pirate controller. Rescue. Fuel transfer, hatch breaker, and repair limpets. Oh, I want one of each of these. Alright, we want a rescue limpet controller. Hey, the Plague! Thanks for using your Prime sub here. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you very, very much. Alright, so we want a rescue limpet controller.
Thank you for your patronage.
Alright, we're going to replace. We're going to go with... Sorry, I know I'm really slow here, but I'm not terribly familiar with the new stuff. So how do I want to store this. Okay, yeah. So I think because I have... Nope, there it is. We want a Zingo. You want to feed the kitties treats? We can do that. We can get them in here again. I just gave them some, so they might run. Okay, so we got a Xeno. And let's grab another multi-purpose. We'll do another rescue. That way we have 2 rescue level controllers. Okay. And I don't think I have an open bay for these guys. No. So we're going to put the Xeno one on. And then we'll go from there. There. Nice. Okay. I'm not worried about that right now. My crew is on my carrier, I think. Or maybe not. Oh, I've already got crew on my carrier. We're going back to my carrier. Okay, first let's do the treats, though. Let's see if we can feed these little fuzzballs. Come on, guys. Well, there's Bootsy. Bootsy's a big boy. You know he wants treats. Okay. Is it just you, Bootsy? Nope, there's there's Milky. Sneaky Sneaks. Where are you, Sneakers? There we go. There we go. I love it. Milky's so gentle. She just nicely and smoothly takes it out of your hand. Like, thanks, Father. Okay. You guys done eating? There we go. Sorry. Oh, my phone's blowing up. It may be work. Don't. No, it's just one of my friends talking. Okay. Okay, no active crew. We're going to go back to the carrier. We'll grab our crew, and then we'll see what we can do to get this guy leveled up, or maybe even do some mining and get some money. Ron told me that I was going to need a lot of money to buy this prismatic shields. Hand yourself in. Oh, no. Like, I don't have any bounties. Okay. Is there anything I need here while I... Go back, please. Thank you. Okay. Is there anything I can use while I'm here? I don't see any tritium. So... we will go back. We'll go back to our carrier. Bookmarks. There we go. That ought to work. Oh, Milky, you're cute, baby. Mm-hmm. Farmer Joe, you still downloading, buddy?
Are you ready to jump?
In a minute. In a moment. Later? Later? Yeah, she didn't recognize it. Okay. Actually, I kind of got a hankering to go core mining. I haven't been core mining in a hot minute. Oh, Milky just farted. Oh, man. Milky, that's horrible. Oh, maybe it wasn't Milky. It may have been Aurora. Aurora's on the other side. It's probably Aurora. Aurora's the outside cat. They're pretty picky on what we feed the inside cats. Young, did you do any shopping during
All
IAE?
systems check out. No unusual activity. Of course.
I thought about it, and I had the funds to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but I was responsible.
Ah.
So instead of getting that 400i for $250 with 10-year insurance, I was responsible. I paid the tax man
That's a smart thing to do.
before the year's end.
Mm-hmm. Smart thing to do. I melted a bunch of shit. Rearranged the hanger a little bit.
How'd you rearrange the hanger? Took out the hanger mod.
I'm sorry?
I said, how'd you rearrange the hanger? They took out the hanger mod.
Yep. You know, I think I've got subscriber hanger flare somewhere. I melted the Carrack
Engaging
and
exit
re-got it with that
protocols.
coupon,
Mm.
which took 20% off, which was
Scanning.
nice. And then used the proceeds from that to upgrade it to a Polaris. And then, what did I melt? Oh, I melted a bunch of smaller ships and got an upgrade for the Galaxy. So the Galaxy Loner is a Carrack, which gives me a Carrack gun. And then there's a the Polaris my Harb. I melted my Harb. And the Loner for the Polaris is a Harb and a shit. I don't remember what the other one is now. Hammerhead. So I have a Hammerhead now. Which has been fun when I'm not running people over. Last night we tried getting a group together, or not last night, 2 nights ago we tried getting a group together. And it was going all nice and smooth until Loose Halo commented that it was going nice and smooth, which of course jinxed us right away. So I blame him.
Scanning for
And then I wound up, he was an EVA over to the Hammerhead, because if you dock with a Hammerhead to a station, you can't undock.
Wait, what?
It never releases. It says it's releasing, and it makes the noises, but it doesn't actually release you, and you can't take off. And of course, you get impounded.
That's great. That's beautiful.
Is that not awesome?
Can you dock with other Hammerheads?
No, unfortunately, not yet. So I parked underneath the station, and Halo was EVAing over. And I ran him over with the Hammerhead and got a crime stat, and the station starts lighting us up.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, fun times.
I kept trying to, like, instigate you guys to, like, all right, hey, turn the stream into a prison escape stream.
Yeah. Well, I got off the ship so they could go about doing bounties while I went to go to jail and then quickly get out again, but I'm sorry, when you're in a roar and somebody starts trying to shoot you, you have to shoot back. It's a rule.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the rule of the 30K.
Absolutely. It's going to happen. But tonight's Elite. Thinking about doing some core mine. I've never core mined in Omicron Capricorn. So I don't know how the core mining is there. I usually go core mining in cold belts. There's a cold belt fairly close to damn it, I remember the name of the place that I was parking the carrier at. I liked it because the metal mining was good, and then about a jump or two away there was a great tritium mining spot. A cold belt you could do.
Question. Looking at the Galactopedia map, and then looking at the Elite Dangerous map, yes, they are different. But by any chance, do you happen to see Stanton in that area? Or Pyra, or what Stanton may look like or be in Elite?
We can look. Let me get an auto dock and we'll take a look. Request docking.
Request sent.
Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Stanton,
you might need to pull
said, right?
Stanton. You might need to pull a Galactopedia map out as well. Because Denta kind of based off of Soul.
No. There's no Stanton, there's no Pyro, and we'll look for Nyx. Oh, there is a Nyx.
There is a Nyx?
There's a Nyx.
Okay.
It's only 122 light years away. Wonder if Estlin Mackel was waiting there on one of the stations. Agricultural, high security. So there's Nyx. Trying to think what the other stations are.
Delmar. There's Delmar at Nyx, but I can't remember what's on or what's at Nyx.
I was trying to look for variations of Stanton. Nope.
What was Stanton? Was Stanton always called Stanton?
As far as I know, there's actually a star called. Someone told us there's actually a star called Stanton. Nope, there's no Delamar. Sorry. Man, Autodoc is slow. I need to make sure Crumpet's
Welcome
sound
back,
works. I didn't hear it the other night.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
Is there a Magnus or a Terra?
Oh, we can find out. Magnus, Magnus.
Magnus. Yes.
We'll take a look. And I think Terra's in there as Soul.
Wait, Terra is Soul?
Well, the Terra system, I believe, is in Elite Dangerous as Soul.
That it is. Sol is the home system with Earth.
Mm-hmm.
But in Star Citizen, we lost Earth, didn't we?
No.
I don't remember, actually.
There's Soul. We have Soul. We have Soul and we have Terra.
Alright. I am not used to this. Yeah, okay, that's the way it works. Alright, what else? I guess I need to... These are all here.
Unless, what do you mean by when you say we lost Earth? Like Earth is destroyed?
Like UEE lost where it's located, or we lost access to it?
I don't think so. I can imagine them spending a couple of years on trying to make Earth in or the futuristic version of Earth just to get it right.
Hmm.
But
Decontamination. I'm not seeing the multi-limpid things. Tell me Petra Baker, passenger, multi-limp. There they go. Transfer, please. And transfer, please. I like the old way better. But I'm old. I'm gonna like the old ways. Okay, everything's stored here, right? Yep, everything's stored here. Okay. I think that's everything. Cool. All right. I need to make some money. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure if you park at a station and, flaunt your goodies, I'm sure somebody will buy it.
Right? Is this my mining python? I think it is. Let's find out. Yep. This is my core miner python. Can you put a fighter hanger on a python? I wonder if you can. It's not letting me select it, so probably not. Okay, so I can go core mining. Or try to go core mining. Let's make sure she's repaired. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's see if I can find those systems for Nate. Galaxy map? Galaxy map?
Affirmative.
Okay, Terra, you said, right? We have Terra Mater.
Terra, yeah.
There's Terra Mater, which is only 160 light years away. Okay, and Magnus, I believe, was the next one you said.
Yep.
Magnus Gateway, Magnus Dock, Magnus Orbital. There's a lot of Magnus. So that's quite a bit of Magnus. And we know there's a Sol. I've not...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Soul's. Oh no, I was gonna say, Soul's always interesting at looking at.
Yeah,
Even
I
if
was
it isn't
disappointed.
happening.
I'll be honest with you. I was very much disappointed with it. With Sol. Earth is not
Can't you?
landable. Mars isn't.
Earth and Mars are two places you can't land.
Yeah.
What about Jupiter?
I really doubt you can.
No, man, that entire system's protected pretty much.
Uranus, Neptune, Jupiter. Now, its moons apparently have bases on them. Europa, Ganymede, Callisto.
I'm curious on what Europa's looking like, because
I've never been there.
it's supposed to be the habitable one.
There, what is here? There's an entertainment complex. Fung's Claim, Haber-Blant Survey, Chargraph, Lily. I don't know. I haven't fully explored Sol. I mean, I went to the system and went, oh, okay, that was fun. Now what? To be truthful with you. Okay, somewhere I have my bookmarks. Bodies, mine, meta alloys, P-Night. Okay, here we go. Whiskey Papa Echo Charlie 12. And near Whiskey Papa Echo Charlie 12, there's a tritium location. A sub-location's bookmarked. But what does the bookmark say? This may be where I was going to mine. This may be where I was going to mine my tritium and stuff. Because I remember it being 2 jumps in the Python. It was 2 jumps with a fully loaded Python to get back. I could have sworn it said mine tritium here. Alright, so let's go... The fastest way for me to make money right now, to be honest with you, is going to be if I just go do laser mining out in Capricorn Amacarn B. That's going to be the fastest way for me to make money. So we can do that, because we're going to need to get money for the prismatic shields. Okay. Did you fall asleep on me, Nate?
Nope, I'm still here.
Okay.
Trying to, but unfortunately, my luck isn't happening tonight.
Okay. Do you have a set of earphones or something, or a way that you can play some music?
I can play music, but my issue is my music isn't loud enough, and my headphones, I can't figure out where my noise canceling charger is.
Okay.
So I'm just enduring.
Okay. There's some music that I listen to sometimes when I'm having a little trouble. I'll find it on YouTube Music. It's something called binaural audio.
Binaural.
Yep. Yep. It's recommended that you not listen to this when you're operating heavy machinery. And the reason for that is because most of the time it will put you out. Okay. Fall asleep immediately. So basically, if you go to YouTube Music and search for binaural, binaural,
Okay.
it's music that's specifically engineered to affect brainwave wavelengths. If I have trouble sleeping, I can put on one of these two on the bottom, and I will be out quickly.
Hold on.
So you might want to give that a try. Let me see if I can send you the link to this.
Yeah, because I can't see it on. You said one of the two on the bottom.
It's all right. I'll send it to you as a DM. You're gonna play it on your phone anyway, aren't you?
I was gonna play it on my computer.
Oh,
That way
okay.
more sound.
Okay, then I'll send it to you. I'll just post it in chat then.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
There you go.
Thank you, Con.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually exit out that way I don't end up in the bassinet.
All right. You have a good night, Nathan. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Will do. Thanks for helping me out.
No problem. Anytime. Talk anytime you want. He's good peeps. He's good peeps. And we'll go down here. Down here. Nice. Okay. Let's get some mining done. Oh crap, my crew. Shit. Fuck. Request docking.
Request sent.
Okay, that didn't seem to work.
Jesus, I've been muted this whole time.
Okay.
You
I was like, I
noticed.
wondered why you were so quiet.
How many, like, how much of this game have you explored?
Elite Dangerous?
Yeah.
Not much. I took a carrier out about 3,500 light years 1 week just to kind of go out and get away from the bubble. Found some stuff. Discovered some systems, put my name on them. But for the most part, I usually do cargo running or mining. Occasionally, I'll do combat. I haven't done any anti-Xeno. But I've taken Ron's advice, finally, and pledged myself to a power where I can get the prismatic shields. I thought those would be a real good addition for mining and cargo running, because then I can go a size lower on the mining ship and still have beefy shields.
Welcome back,
And carry more
Commander.
cargo. And on a combat ship, I don't know a whole lot about them, but what I do know is that you want to keep them up. You don't want to let them fall, because if they fall, it takes forever. So that's
So
what I
when
know.
you say
Mhm.
when you say, and mind you, I downloaded the game, but like I said before,
Mhm.
I have like maybe 10 minutes on the game, and I changed back to Star Citizen because I didn't understand what the hell was.
Gotcha.
Um,
Okay.
when you say names,
Mhm.
if you discover a planet or a system, you put the name on it.
Well, it's already named, but they have your name in the credits. So for an example, let me get into the system map here. or the galaxy map for this one. If we go into the system, where's system information? Somewhere in here it should tell you who found it. Friends, power play. I'm not terribly familiar with... Here we go, system map. It should tell you who discovered each world. When you click on it, it should tell you who found it. I'm trying to find it because in the old way I knew right where that shit was. With the new map, I'm struggling to find it. Yeah, see, it's not telling me who found it. But whenever you go into a system, if you're the first one to find it and then report it to the cartographers, your name gets added in a field there, you know, discovered by so and so, mapped by so and so. I've got some that are found by me way out in the sticks. But that's what I mean by, name some systems. You don't get to rename it like in No Man's Sky. If you find it, you get to rename it.
Your name is in there as you were the one who discovered.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find... I don't know where it is with the new map. I'm not used to the new ones yet.
Kind of makes me think how many people are out there that are like super loyal to Elite Dangerous that are trying to discover.
Oh,
and that's all they do, just fly around.
Yeah. There's a group that flies around, discovers stuff, checks out myths, does scientific investigations. I want to say it's Canon Research Group is what I want to say their name is, if memory serves. I'm wondering why I'm not seeing the name.
You know how there's always that one crazy dude that is just trying to be either the fastest, or the video game community is like that. There's either speed runs or the completionist that is trying to do 100% of the whole thing.
Yeah, I am neither
There's
one
others
of those.
that want like, I want to be the one that has the most amount of this,
Yeah.
Like, there's always one. I wonder how many are out there that are they're just flying around doing research and just discovering star systems and planets and stuff.
I think Canon Research Group is one of those that's doing that. Trying to think, get my orientation here.
Mind you, I don't mean it on any demeaning way to anybody like that.
Yeah.
I consider myself one of the many that goes into video games and do crazy shit.
System information bookmarked. I'm wondering why it's not telling me who discovered this.
Is there any type of reward system to those discoveries?
Yep. If you find the system and you turn it into stellar cartography, then you get paid for that. Being the first to find it pays you more. Somewhere over here is the ones that I found. Because I went looking for places to do mining. Why? I'm just wondering why it's not telling me. There we go, system. I think maybe because I'm in route planning mode. Here we go. First discovered by PaganLinuxGeek. So I was the one that found this system. So I got the first discovered by. I didn't get to name it, but I did make money on it. I want to say I made a couple of million for finding it, if memory serves. So there is some motivation for doing that. And let's make sure we have our fighter on us while we're here. I think I do.
Don't forget your crew.
Yeah, I transferred him. But I need to make sure I've got a fighter. I don't think I can transfer her unless I have a fighter, but just to make sure. I typically play in Horizons. That way, if Rush or Claire Bear wants to jump in, they can. But I know Claire Bear is way out in the sticks, and I don't think Rush is coming in. So I didn't bother. Yep, I got a fighter hangar. We're groovy. Let's make sure we have both ships. We have both ships. Nice, we're good. All right, we can take off this time. And mean it.
I think I understand what Ron was referring to, the quality of the game in terms of graphics.
Yeah, it doesn't look as pretty as
Like
Star Citizen.
It looks more cartoony.
Agreed. Yeah.
Like I look at this and I feel like I'm watching like Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah. It's not that it's a bad game. It's just I think if I would have started with Elite Dangerous and gone to Star Citizen, I'd have a different opinion of it.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
He came back.
I was gonna say Distro, thanks for subbing or whatever. Thanks. I just looked at it now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I tried whenever we transfer over to your channel, you were literally on your way out. So by the time I managed to get everything set up, you were already gone. So I'm like, okay, I mean, assuming I'll get to talk to him later on in the channel.
Oh, thank you, man. Thanks a lot.
Nice.
That's
Gained a
great.
sub.
Engaging exit protocols.
Yeah, what's up, Pagan? What's up?
Hey,
Caleb?
buddy.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, we're doing all right. Playing a little Elite Dangerous for a minute.
Nice.
You'll get another sub payday. So.
No, you.
Nope.
I'm
It's
one
not
of
gonna
those
work.
people that get like anxious and angry over.
No. It's fine.
Ah, thank you. I mean, don't. You shouldn't have said that. Now I'm in a mood. Thanks.
Yeah, you're in a mood.
Yeah, I'm in
Thank
the
you,
mood.
guys, son of a bitch.
Arr.
How dare you sub to my channel, you son of a bitch.
How dare you?
No, it's all good.
Is Elite Dangerous crossplay? Because I think it's still on All Access on the Xbox.
Yeah. Well, I don't think console players can play with PC players, but they can interact with the same carriers. They can go to the same systems. You just can't have any direct interaction.
Okay, yeah, because I had it on I had to plug an external hard drive in because I just got a basic Xbox One. But yeah, I mean, when I gave it a try, I'm gonna admit I didn't know what I was doing. But it was fun. It was fun. Are you streaming it right now? Because I'll just watch it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go to your stream and watch it.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. There we go. That's where I need to. I still struggle with the new map. I waste so much time just trying to find out where crap is. I don't spend a lot of time in Odyssey. I'm more of a
That
fan.
was another thing, yeah. That was another confusion I had, because when I got the game, it came in a package. So it downloaded 3 things, and I'm like, okay, so which one is the one that I need to play? Like I was so confused. I'm like, because the game is one of those games that doesn't have any tutorial, doesn't have anything, no guides, no nothing. You kind of like have to go in and search pretty much YouTube on your own. And I didn't feel like doing all of that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to answer the call. I have a few buddies of mine calling me to start Citizen. So I'm like, I'm just going to join them. I'll do this later. And the later, I just kept procrastinating on it, and I never set it up. So I'm like, oh, man.
There's tutorials now. There's tutorials now, so that helps.
I saw your cat cam, and when we visited my father, we went to the gift shop, and I almost had a heart attack because they sell miniature puppies like huskies and stuff, and they breathe, and I almost had a heart attack. Like we're pretty much gonna go back there just to buy it because well, I know my girl is, but it gave me. I was like, oh my god! It was just like when Gage in Pet Cemetery becomes like,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no, I'm gonna have a heart attack every time I wake up to that.
Yeah. No, there's tutorials now. The tutorials show you how to fly and stuff. What I would recommend, though, is before you go into the tutorial, set up your keybinds. In the options, you've got options to set your controls, and the default is mouse. But if you go keyboard with mouse, yeah, your mouse is going to behave more like what you're used to seeing in Star Citizen. Because Elite Dangerous's mouse action is instead of the ship moving left or right, when you move left or right, it does this weird little roll thing. And that really fucked with me. I struggled to try to guide the ship. And I get why they do that, because I mean, if you're in a plane, you don't just turn with the rudder. I mean, the ship's going to bank as it turns. You know, one wing's going to dip, one wing's going to rise, and it's going to alter its vector. So it's more realistic if you're flying in atmospheric conditions. But
in space,
but in space, there's no reason to bank. Why would you bank?
Exactly. I was gonna ask, like, you're in a pressurized ship, obviously, but you're in space and it acts like there's atmosphere. That's what you're trying to say? Okay.
Well, I mean, that's in space. In space, there's no aerodynamics per se. It's your thrusters.
That's why I like the Dratus and Battlestar, because it like makes sense.
Yeah. There's far less resistance. The interstellar medium is not as dense as an atmosphere is. So I get that. But initially it really threw me off and I was frustrated. I was like, you know, it's like, it's one thing if I know how to control something and I can't, you know, and it's a failure on my part. I get really annoyed if I don't understand how to do something and it's putting me in a stressful situation. It's like, okay, you're going to put me in a stressful situation? Fine. But I need to know what I need to know before I get in that stressful situation.
Okay.
You know, it's like putting a loaded gun in someone's hand who's never handled one before and go, I need you to make 3 bullseyes at 25 feet away, please. And they're going to be like, oh, what? Safety? Which end do I look through? Which end points towards the target? I mean, for somebody who's never handled one before, has no idea, that's a huge learning curve. I mean, we would never do that. You take someone to the range, you'd be like, okay, here's gun safety, here's a magazine, here's how you load it, here's how you clear the chamber, you know, all of that. This is the end you point down range. You know, that's the kind of stuff, but yeah.
I have a quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
This is actually a Star Citizen.
No,
question.
no, it's
so
fine.
I have like a lot of old mice before, and I had my old Razor. Can you, if I plugged in a second mouse, can you actually like collaborate them to use it like within the game, or will it just like read it as your main mouse?
It only reads as the main mouse. I've never, I don't think you could use them both to be like twin mice, for one for pitch and roll and yaw and one to be strafing, if that's what you
Yeah, I'm trying to like bootleg joystick it. I just need to, like,
do you have one of those wireless Xbox controllers?
Yeah, wireless, yeah.
Okay. Or wired?
The wire is gone, and the one with the wire doesn't work anymore. The A button's crushed. It's a Star Wars one, but I have a wireless one.
Yeah. See, the reason why I ask is because before I got dual sticks, Walmart had a sale on these wireless Xbox controllers. They were like, I want to say they were like $15 or $20 each.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were really cheap.
Oh, there's a Five Below by me. We keep putting it off, but they have like headsets for $5, mics with a green screen back, cameras with a green screen back, all for like $5. It's you guys never heard of Five Below?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They actually sell really clutch stuff. Like I was very
surprised. And since COVID, it's like everybody wants to be a streamer, right?
Yeah.
And so that's become the thing. Is like all these selfie lights and shit like that.
Yeah, they have the oval light that's like a makeup light. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and it's crazy. It's like $5 to
Yeah.
$10 at that store, but
Ooh, run.
I got I bought 2 of those little circular selfie lights, for lack of a better word.
yeah,
I didn't have a lot of expectations for them, but I thought they may make good accent lights to put like behind the cat, behind the cat table. So one side would be purple, one side would be kind of a bluish color. It would break up the monotonous background. So I got 2 of these, and I paid like $5 each for them. They're just not bright enough. I mean, if all the lights are off in the room, then you can see them as an accent light.
yeah. We got 2 pull-out lanterns that are LED, and when I've tried experimenting with my webcam because it's always dark to the right side,
Yeah.
and it looks like it gives you that grainy Fight Club look with with LED lights, and I thought that's cool, but.
Yeah.
They're like $5. They
Yeah.
they do their job.
Yeah, I mean, if you're paying $5 for a light, you can't expect it to light the whole room.
Exactly.
But for like, if I turn out the lights in the office and it's like stormy, shitty weather here for the cats, I'll turn one of those on with the remote, and it's just a nice soft light where it's not too bright where they don't sleep. So it works out pretty good. So yeah, I mean,
Mike, you got somebody who could follow you. Nice. I think his name was Mike's Boomerang or something.
Mike's Boom Room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good peeps. Mike is awesome.
Nice.
What's up, people?
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron, what's up?
Z has Elite Dangerous, but he only has about 10 minutes in it. And I was telling him that there are tutorials now, so that helps.
Yeah, play those tutorials. I know as a man, you think that you shouldn't, but
yeah.
Not on that game. I literally went in and had no idea what the hell was going on. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell did I got myself into?
Oh, that's
through the tutorials, and it's it'll walk you through all the beginning stuff. I mean, it's
that ship is so Star Wars looking. I love it. They're very imperial.
And then after that, feel free to ask questions, because you will have many.
Yep.
So how you like your ornament?
Oof, amazing. Even my wife, as soon as we got the package, the mailman rang the doorbell like twice, and we were confused. I'm like, okay, that sounds desperate. What the hell's going on? So I drop everything, go to the door, and I just see someone like from behind, and I recognize the uniform, and I'm like, oh, my package. So I bring it in. My wife, ooh, open it. I want to see it. Wait, I open it up, I unwrap everything, and her mother was on the phone. So they were both like, is that handmade? We're like, yeah, his wife makes them. Oh my god, that is so amazing. Is like, I want to see their Christmas tree. Like, wow, they make all the ornaments like that. So I went in, put it on the tree, took the pictures, and I'm like, I need to post this on Discord.
Well, thank you for the pictures.
It's amazing. It was bigger than I thought. I thought it was actually smaller.
It's 4 inches.
How big is this universe? Because I know that it's bigger than Star Citizens.
Yeah.
From what I'm told. Yeah.
400 billion systems.
No. Are they rendering as you go, or is it literally like all
it's
mapped
procedural, but there's not as much to do in each system as you're used to.
When Ron said that, it reminded me of that Aliens quote. In over 265 surveyed systems, nothing that you described has ever been found.
Well, as of right now, only 0.05% has been discovered.
Wait, in general or for you guys?
In the game, only 0.05% of the there's 400 billion systems. I mean,
how
everybody on Earth would have to do 50?
Wow,
I've discovered I think 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a couple.
So I ain't done my part yet.
You son of a bitch.
See, that's what bugs me out when it comes to numbers like that. It's like I don't know if it's rendering it or if I'm gonna jump into a system that like is rock, you know, like FTL stuff.
Somebody told me that they're procedurally generated and stored, but it doesn't actually render them in until you enter the system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like when I entered this system, it generates it from a blueprint or from a stored state or something like that. But there's not as many entities to track.
So there's servers that they'll basically like paint it out as you go, but it's still the same if you had like your buddy follow you, pretty much.
Yeah. There's instances because we've had issues sometimes where somebody would be in the party, but they wouldn't see the same things that we were seeing. It's because their instance was different from ours.
Indeed, that is a very impressive fleet.
Yeah,
Wahid, I saw that picture. I was like, holy shit. Yeah.
Oh,
I
man,
feel inadequate.
Ron, you sound like my friend Justin, who's from Texas, and I miss the hell out of him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you sound just like him. It's like crazy.
Okay.
Are we still gathering bits? Are you guys done? Look, you guys finished quick. Oh my god. Okay, well let's go then. Galite, Indite, we don't need those. Let's go over here to this guy. I'm taking Ron's advice and banking money so I can buy my prismatic shields in a couple of weeks.
Well, I mean, it all depends on how many you buy. Just remember, while you have her unlocked, you can buy all you want. If you don't keep your level up to that level, then you won't be able to, or you leave and go to somebody else, you won't be able to buy them again unless you do it again. So
yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna make sure I've got prismatic for the cutters, prismatic for the anacondas.
Now, the thing to remember is you can move them from ship to ship.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I bought like 2 of each size.
Hey, Rumble. You go to...
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, I know, but I always greet somebody in chat when they come in.
Oh, wow, you are way too nice.
It's a subconscious way to encourage them to chat. I mean, if you say something and someone doesn't acknowledge it, even if you're talking to them verbally, it's a cue in your brain. But anyway, you go to the community page and upvote the community hub page.
Oh, okay, I'll do that right now.
Yeah, thank you. It's only got 10 upvotes, and I have to admit I was feeling a little disappointed by that.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, me too. I was like, we put a lot of work into that shit.
All right.
And just putting it out there, if for any reason the RSI webpage is not letting you or keeps telling you that you need to log in or create an account, just go into the official site, log off, and log back on.
Yeah.
On its own, not inside of the hub.
Yeah. I go to my hangar first, and then I load the community hub. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
But even if you go to your your page, your hangar, and load the hub from there, it will still sometimes tell you oh, you need to log on.
Yep.
So did your HUD thing work, Pagan?
My HUD mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm running the newer version. I'm running what version am I running?
Well, mine works for Odyssey, but on my alt accounts, it's not working.
You have to go down to the bottom. And the bottom...
Yeah, and you have to pick the other games, but it's still not working. I get the pop-up telling me that it's active. Press F11 to refresh it, and it shows, it shows your current theme, and it shows my theme, but it's not doing it. So, I hadn't messed with it, though. I'll get to it one day.
Well,
is it in general chat? Sorry, I'm not.
No. You're fine. Let me give you the link to the community hub page. Give me a second.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. It was my hope that we could get enough upvotes where somebody from the community team would see it. Because for vanity reasons, I would very much like it if we heard Loose Halo's voice during one of the Star Citizen lives. And, you know, they played the commercial during one of the broadcasts. That would be awesome.
That would be so awesome.
I'd be happy to pig and shit for that.
Is it no, it's the laughing gas. I'm trying to find the,
Here you go.
I'm in general chat.
This is my community hub page. That should link the video.
Okay.
Itchy foot. Okay. So yeah, but
there's a probability that even though he's gonna find the video, but he's not gonna able to upvote until he signs in, even though he's already signed in. So you have to log off, log in, and then look for the video yourself within the list. It's like 12 pages. I found that for me when I found that it was on page 3.
Gotcha.
Okay. So in general, okay.
Yeah. For me, I'm able to view my profile, and it shows all the videos that I've uploaded. I've uploaded the commercial and 3 tutorials. But it may be just because it's my profile too.
That's how I met you. You were teaching how to use the Starfarer for refueling.
Oh yeah?
That's what drew me in, because I have one, but I haven't been able to use it.
Oh wow!
So as soon as I saw that you were teaching, I saw I'm just clicking through profiles, and I see in the little thumbnail it was showing the Starfarer, and I'm like, no way he's doing this. So I click on your stream, and no shit, you're flying the Starfarer and teaching a kid how to dock into it, and I'm like, oh my god, golden. This is.
Yeah, I am happiest when we're playing in groups, we're having fun, and someone's helping somebody else. I love the energy that gets produced when people are helping each other out. To me, that's crack.
Yeah, community is the best thing for me.
Yeah.
You know, because the older you get, you don't really have a lot of real friends anymore. You know, that's like when you're younger, 10 years old till about your mid-20s, and it starts going downhill from there.
Yeah. I'm actually a bit of an introvert, believe it or not. So, but I mean, around people like me, I'm more extroverted. It pulls me out of my shell.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like streaming is your way to get yourself hyped up.
Yeah. To break out of that shell and
Okay.
And it's really helped a lot. You know, getting in front of a camera and talking has really helped out a lot. Because I mean, there's been times I've had to get up a couple times in the past 2 years, I've had to get up in a activity center full of 100 people and talk. And I only know 1 or 2 of them. You know, getting up there on camera, microphone in hand, big ass projector over my head showing my face. I've had to get up there and talk. We'd be like, hey, how's it going? You know, so-and-so can't be here today. Here's what we're going to do. You know, get them engaged, get them active. And honestly, before streaming, that would not have happened. It'd have been like, somebody else can do that. So yeah, it's definitely been helpful. You can just drop into that, role when you need to.
I mean, authenticated. I'm trying to also apply to OGDD, and it's saying my name must be authenticated.
Yeah, that's what Z was talking about.
Yeah,
it gets a little fucky.
So I have to sign out, do that.
Yes.
Yep. Sign out, sign back in.
Okay, cool.
Sign out, sign back in, and then look for the video yourself. Don't click on the link directly to the video.
And it's in that.
Yeah, it's in the community hub.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna depending on how many videos have been uploaded recently, you're gonna find it within the page 3, page 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
The more upvotes, the more likely it is that it gets seen. It goes closer to the front. When I first uploaded it, it was the very last page. Or when I first uploaded it, it was the very last page.
What, the 301 video?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, trying to get up
Yeah, I
votes
got
on
the
it.
link to that, but I'll have to log out obviously and do that for that. But it should.
Yeah, we've got plans to do other stuff too, and I want to do stuff in Elite Dangerous as well. I don't want the content to just be Star Citizen. The voice attack tutorial does both. I need to do a set up your sticks for Elite Dangerous video one day. Although I think it's easier to set up the sticks in Elite Dangerous than it is in Star Citizen, to be honest with you.
Of course, it would have Adagio and D minor. That's like my jam right there. That music.
Yeah.
Hey, Pagan, is there any rescue services on Star Citizen, like brand names?
Brand named rescue services?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of, but I think later we'll probably start seeing something like the fuel rats and the hull seals. But
I'd say we could. I need a company name to do it. I'd say we could do a rescue video. Something of that sort.
Okay. You know, like go out with a Starfarer kind of deal and rescue them, or pick them up and bring them back, or what are you thinking? Medical or?
Like medical. Like,
oh, okay, yeah, doable. So something kind of like what we did last night. Something like we did last night would be a good one. Where we rolled up to help Z and Zed with medical support.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was so
something
nice.
Like that. But we would have to be in like a uniform, like a certain.
Oh yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
the Pisces.
Yeah. I don't know if you were part of that conversation. We were having a conversation. Halo, myself, and somebody else was in there. 2 other people were in there at the time. I don't recall who at the time or now, but we were discussing some scripts, for lack of a better word, for future short videos. And one of them involves that type of situation. Halo's recorded some vocal audio for me. And I've just basically got to get it together, get a team together, and then shoot the footage for the scenario. We'll have to coordinate it, but I'm going to need at least 3, and that's assuming if I just be cameraman.
If you need music, let me know. I create like everything on my own. It's what I do, actually.
Okay, yeah, because whatever music we use would have to be
original.
Yeah, it would have to be original. We'd have to have copyright. I mean, we'd have to have license releases from the copyright holders.
Well, just tell me what kind of stuff you want, and I can do it. Like I have like everything, like electronic drums. That can be whatever. I can do epic stuff with like contact that sounds like this.
Okay.
It's up to you. Or I could put like crazy metal. You know, while the young kids are like go nuts for with those nutty breakdowns or just those grooves. Or I can do like Deftones or whatever. Or go to like the Pixies.
Cool.
So,
yeah, I mean, we've got some ideas. Some of the script ideas. One of them in particular, I think, in order to function well, we would need at least 8 people. And we would only need 8 people in a hangar. I mean, assuming we could get it within the first shot or 2, we would probably only need those 8 people 10 minutes. It's just going to be a real short one. Later, I would like to do more. I've talked with Ron already and Majestic about this one and Halo as well, but my tutorial video that I want to do is less preachy tutorial. Go here, do this. Go here, do this, and more like an example. I've got a character account called Tommy Two Toes, who has about 28,000 right now, and that's just because he's done a package delivery mission to get a little money and done a little looting. So my thought was, instead of just doing one of those 0 to hero like everybody else does, do something where it's an example, where you're watching someone do it, and he's having a little adventure, so it's less preachy and more like, oh, that was entertaining, edutainment, I guess. But in order to make that entertaining as well as educational, we're going to need more actors and we're going to need voices. I've already entreated Ron to do a character voice for me. I think he'd be perfect for.
Oh, in film school, I learned how to do character voices.
Nice.
You guys haven't heard the ranges I can do.
Nice.
So if you need anything,
oh yeah, we're gonna need it, and everybody involved in the project gets credits. So they won't be like, oh, check out what Pagan did. It'll be like, oh, check out what those guys did.
Well, that's what I'm gonna say. I'll be like, check out what Pagan did.
No. Everybody involved, just like the YouTube video, it lists everybody that was involved.
I'm just saying that because it's like, it's fun. And you
dibs on the Latino.
Definitely. Well,
man, Zitrotech, I can't stop. But his name to me in real life is Caspian. His name is Caspian. He just sounds like a Caspian. I love it.
Well, I want, without giving too much away, I want you to imagine Tommy Two Toes is a guy, a Navy corpsman who is just been discharged. He's got a medical discharge from the Navy, and with a name like Tommy Two Toes, you can pretty much guess why.
I figured that out. And he was a corpsman. When my best friend joined the Marines, I wanted to be a corpsman, but I was going through hell at the time, and I didn't have a place to go. So he's like, that's exactly why you should join the Marines. But I'm like, yeah, but whatever.
But my thought was Tommy Two Toes gets out of the military. He doesn't know anyone in the area. And one of his old buddy, his CO, which would be voiced by Ron, reaches out to him and lets him know that he's, basically the CO sends him a comms and says, hi, I have alerted one of my former officers who's now retired and in the civilian sector that you've been released. He's going to reach out to you. You may remember him. You served with him previously. Ron's got that voice that sounds gentle but firm and stern, and I can immediately envision like a lieutenant or a colonel with that voice who cares about his corpsman who's being discharged, but is still trying to hold rank and file. Going, okay, well, I'm going to do you a solid, but don't let anyone know.
Yeah, I could ask my best friend like a lot of like Marine talk. Like he was part of like Lima 2-3 Artillery.
Yeah.
So I could just be like any kind of like jargon or stuff. I can like get down and do that or whatever, or just tell you guys like whatever, all kinds of Marine stuff because they're a bunch of maniacs in a good way.
Well, yeah, and the camaraderie is forever.
Oh, it's always forever. Yeah.
Yeah. Once a Marine, always a Marine. But that's basically the scenario that I have in mind. So Tommy gets out of the Navy, and he's been discharged, and of course, he's not going to be 100% happy that he's been discharged, and he's going to need a job. He's going to need to know how to interact with the civilian sector again.
Make him work in the refinery, like a job like that. Like
get to work, you lazy bastard.
You know what I'm saying? Because
you still got two good toes.
They go somewhere, so like, the refinery, like he's one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be perfect because you could actually show him working and scrapping and all that stuff.
Put him in a mining outfit, and he'd just be terrible at his job as supervisor. Be like, you suck, Tommy. The fuck?
Tommy Two Toes. I need you over here.
Yeah. But that's the kind of series I mean,
I got some scrap from me.
Yeah, right? What the fuck, man? You should have been done hours ago.
Tommy, where the fuck are you?
So, but that's what I mean, because I mean, I'll be honest with you, if I was watching a tutorial or a series of videos like that, I'm going to tune in to find out what happens next.
Same.
Yeah, it's not going to be like, oh, what the fuck? I got to find out what happens to Tommy.
That's why I've got to find that guy. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna find this guy. I'm gonna find him on my phone that's charging. Hold on. I'll be right back.
So anyway, that's what I want to do. But we're gonna need multiple actors, and honestly, I don't think we need to draw. I don't think we need to look any further than the Discord server and mutual streams. I think there's plenty of people who can do what we need to do. And honestly, I mean, I think it'd be fun.
No, it definitely would be fun.
Yeah.
I'm in like the mood now. Like it reminds me in college when I was doing like just short films on 16mm cans before I moved up to 35mm and then everything. Yeah, and like I went to be when I was in a director class. That was 1 year. They taught you half directing, and like you could also have to be in the mind of an actor. And if you just so you can coach and your lead or your sub lead or whatever, and that never like left. So yeah, I mean, only if you want me to participate, I'll do whatever.
Oh
Just
yeah,
make
yeah,
music.
yeah.
I don't care.
I want everyone who wants to participate, to be truthful. And I don't want to just limit it. I mean, initially I want to do Star Citizen because it's easier to act in that medium. I mean, it would be harder to act in Elite Dangerous. I think we'd have to have Odyssey.
Yeah, and plus with the visors that are clear, you can see people talking with the webcam.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it'd be fun, and I think that we can entertain while educating. Like, oh, okay. You know, so maybe one day Tommy Two Toes goes mining with somebody, just like you said. You know.
Yeah, like
put him in the mole. It's like, okay, what do I do here? I'm used to a cockpit. I'm not used to this shit.
You gotta call him a greenhorn.
Oh, like, something.
Yo,
yeah,
Tommy, greenhorn. You almost freaking killed 2 guys. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you don't blow the shit up. We're trying to get rich here.
Well, you can do the little funny skits as the shorts.
Yeah.
You know, to get people interested in it, and then the videos themselves can be him trying to find his profession.
Absolutely.
You know, what do I do now?
Like, you know what you can also do with the shorts with Tommy Two Toes? You can do what Man of Steel did, like what Clark Kent was doing. He was just getting fake IDs, telling people his name was Joe or John.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, kind of like an undercover boss kind of deal.
Yeah, so like he's kind of like working for maybe something shady, maybe something not.
Oh, there'll definitely be some shady shit.
Yeah, and he's also a corpsman, which I love medics, and that would just be so cool. And then he runs into you guys, and boom, he's like a part of the crew, and like he's back in the fleet, or back in a fleet, or not a fleet.
Absolutely.
But,
well, the second, I've already got some footage shot for the educational part of the first video. But what I want to do is I want to sprinkle some teasers for the second video in it. And I'll have to get audio from Ron. I'll send Ron a basic, not a script, but more like a guide. Like, hey, this is about what I need. Make it your own. Go crazy. Have fun with it. Like Halo did. Halo went crazy. I'm like, okay, this is what needs to be in the audio dialogue. Anything beyond that is up to you. And he just totally ran with the commercial voice. You're like, come the crew or what? You know, like, I fucking love it.
It literally sounds like a commercial for like a hotel.
Yeah. It's supposed to. It's supposed to be something that you would hear while you're traveling across the system on your ship comms.
In the 28th century, one man, a corpsman medic for the U.S. Marine Corps or whatever. Marine Corps. It's all systems, like whatever.
And you know, there doesn't have to be any continuity other than the actors. I mean, the scenario can be different every single time. The personalities can be different. The only thing that has to be consistent is some fucker named Tommy Two Toes gets into some kind of shit.
It's good. It's just gonna be stuck in my head like one man
I like
with
those
2 toes gets stuck on a caterpillar. He has to be the only man lasting because the aliens that we don't know about are attacking. Jericho is too far away. Where is he gonna go? What's he gonna do? Like some dumb shit.
Oh yeah, the dumber the better. I mean, it's meant to be entertaining.
Tommy Two Toes. He took down Teddy's Playhouse just by himself. It
Yeah.
should be like something like that in one
Yeah.
of the shorts.
Yeah.
Like he goes to Teddy's Playhouse in Lyria and he just like destroys it.
Oh yeah, 52 toes went in the building, only 2 left.
52, only 2 left. What was he standing too close to his reactor? His T drive, and he got like fucking 50 toes. 52 toes.
52 toes went in.
Tommy.
Well,
52
51 people went into the building, or no, not 51.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, 26 people went into the building, but only 1 person left.
Only 1 person left with 2 toes.
Hey, Sliver.
Oh, look at that! You got I don't know what that means, but this is hilarious. Is that a bird?
It's Sliver's welcome sound.
Oh, cool. That's really.
Yeah,
that's
we need to
really
get
awesome.
one for you.
No, dude.
Yeah, definitely. Better have something to play. Z's is, well, I'm not gonna give it away, but Z's is entertaining as hell.
Here, I haven't typed on it. That's why they haven't come up.
Yeah, the first time you type it should trigger. Oh, Canada says blame Canada. Yeah. I try to get the regular users their own little audio greeting. It serves 2 purposes. You want to do treats? Okay, we can do treats. You guys are eating good tonight. Where'd you go? Do I have fur balls? I have fur balls now, buddy. Where's your sister? Oh, there's your sister.
I was Ron. I was thinking of you, and I was thinking of like a situation with like this Tommy Two Toes thing, and it was I was like, he's like, hey, why didn't you go family style up in the Teddy's Playhouse? You know,
Yeah.
We can all share. And be like, I don't want to do that. I'm a Marine, and I protect and serve no matter where I am, and I don't like what you're doing, boss.
Oh Lord. Oh yeah,
Well,
we can have fun with it.
If he's a corpsman, then it's Navy.
Yeah, it's Navy is part of the Marine. Well, the Marines are part of the Navy.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I say that is because in most of the lore, the UEE is the Navy. I mean, they treat it like a Navy. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it'd be funny on Tommy's second video. He needs to go rescue a friend. So.
Listen, my man, I don't know what happened. I was putting the thing in the thing, and it exploded. All right? Don't be asking questions, because I have no idea.
I was almost Caspian of the 9 toes. Yeah.
That thing went kaboom, and I went running.
But yeah, definitely.
9 tails, but how about 2 toes?
Oh, Tommy Two Toes meets the 9 tails. Let's see. There you go, right there. That right there is enough for the stinger on the video to get people in. I just think you could have a lot of fun with it, and I would love to see something like that for Elite as well. I think there's so much you can do with it. It's a rich tapestry.
By the way, that what I just said was actually a real scenario.
Really?
When you're doing when you're doing deliveries, you get different boxes. There's a red one, blue one, and a yellow one.
Mm-hmm.
So the 3 of them have different classifications of things that you are allowed to do and things that you shouldn't do. One of them is quantum.
Oh,
and the more you do quantum, the more unstable the box gets. So I obviously didn't know, and I was doing deliveries.
Mm-hmm.
The box got extremely unstable, and as soon as I went to deliver it and I put it on the yellow box, I just let go of the box. That thing went kaboom, like it exploded right in my face. So it was, my friends came in and started asking questions. I'm like, dude, I just started playing the game. I was putting the thing in the thing, and it went kaboom. What the hell you want me to do? So,
oh, I love
became
it,
kind of a
Sliver.
joke.
I love it, Sliver. This fool was shaking the big betties and done landed on his legs. We need to get him to a med bed. He's in a bad way. Oh, there's so much we could have. But that little scenario that you described, that's a great way to mix education and entertainment. It's like, okay, don't be Tommy.
Yeah, no, because that's the thing. Like, the game doesn't explain it, and if you don't read the paragraph that comes up, it's a pretty nifty paragraph. And a lot of people, let's be honest, they don't read that. They just grab the thing. Oh, so this is the box. Okay, grab it. Let's go. And next thing you know, you're blowing up.
Yep.
Like, imagine a scenario where like you're doing a land mining mission, and there's like other people, you know, with like a Boston accent being like, "Hey, you greenhorn, this ain't no way to get chowder.
Right?
You almost got us killed.
Yeah.
You didn't get back in evac right in time. Like, you made it out at the nick of time, Tommy. Come on.
Yeah. Get your shit together.
You gotta sound like Mark Wahlberg, like out of breath all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The Marky Mark out of it, like, what do you mean? What's going on, Tommy? What's happening? Like, you got to make it back in the ship when there's pirates out.
You're right. I think the first short, though, I was talking with Luce. I think it was Majestic was in there too, but which rock has the limpet? I don't even know at this point. Okay, it's that one. Yeah, that's the one that we're gonna need 8 to 10 guys. I only need them for about 10 or 15 minutes, but I'll have to get pre-staged. So I'm gonna have to go buy the props and get everything ready to rock and roll, and then we can shoot the video for it.
Yeah, he's got to have all the drugs like that you can buy, the gun, the med gun, blood, just like everything on deck, and like I don't know what you're gonna make him look like, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna make him look like awesome, you know, like or whatever a military dress, not like armor.
Well, you know that's the thing is most of the time you never see the person, you just see their armor. So there's some anonymity there, but.
Well, you could buy
this should be
clothes,
fun.
and before they get in armor, they could always be like just a cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I'm hyped more than you are. I'm just to have it done and be seen.
Oh yeah, yeah. It should be fun. Where's my prospector? I know I just shot this rock. There it is. Platinum 5%. Ooh. Big monies.
There should be a female character in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ron's character's female. Raven's character's female.
I just don't know how I would do the voice.
I got the voice changers.
I
There's
got
a few programs.
real girl.
Oh, that's
here,
true.
So.
Well, that's the thing is we shoot the video. Awesome, more treats. We shoot the video and then later we can overdub the audio. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. So technically, Ron's character in the game could be female, but the voice that he provides to the content later is someone else.
That's the best part about digital filmmaking.
Mm-hmm. You just add it in later into Premiere as a second track. Let it all blend together.
I feel like with these shorts, you can even make a brand new YouTube channel and start it from there and get all like the trending hashtags and stuff, and like people will watch.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess we could. No one would even have to know that it was like those guys. Canada's giving you shit, Ron. Thanks, guys, for giving these guys the treats. Actually,
just remember that, Canada.
Remember that when the ornament comes, like, you smell cat
got
shit?
a box coming in the mail. You keep going, and it might change what the contents of that box is.
You
I can see him disputing that on. I can see him disputing that with his credit card company now. I ordered these ornaments off Etsy, and I give the guy a hard time, and I got a box full of kitty litter and cat shit.
Oh man, I can't stand credit card.
I want my money back.
Right?
Are you ever gonna? You're never gonna get it back. There's so many credit overdues I have. It's like, oh, you can help pay it off by
Whoa.
buying more stuff you're not going to use, and there's just interest in like the finest print ever. It's like, you guys aren't tricking me, but I have to do this.
63% on this one. This is the biggest one I found tonight.
Oh no! What I should do is drill a hole in the bottom of his ornament ball, and then put something inside of it, like that shit, and then put the fabric back over it. That way you won't know it till it's been on his tree for a few weeks.
It's all natural potpourri, buddy.
Why does our Christmas tree smell like cat shit?
All natural.
All natural.
Natural.
All natural.
Well,
100% organic.
I will say something. This music is pretty epic for this game.
Yeah.
I could always get my daughter
Right.
to bring home some stuff from work.
Oh, dear
To
Lord.
fill the inside of it with. Y'all remember the bag with like 50 sets of nuts in it, don't you?
Oh, my God. That was disturbing. Oh,
Did
man.
you see Canada
You know, it's
when he opened the
crazy.
box and that was what was in it?
Oh, Lord.
I'm a pork rinds guy. Whenever I see chili and garlic, I'm like, yoink.
Oh.
And everyone looks at me like I'm crazy. Like, they're like, you actually eat them? I'm like, hell yeah.
What,
I
pork
do.
rinds?
Like,
Fuck, yeah. There's a
They
bag in
look
the
at me
kitchen on
like
the
I'm
counter right
nuts.
now.
Everybody I grew up with, they're like, why do you eat that? It's so gross.
I'm just
blah, blah,
wondering
blah,
how
blah,
we
blah.
just went from talking about hogs' balls that have been castrated to pork
Pork
rinds.
rinds? I don't know the connection, but I'm sure there was one
There
somewhere.
probably is. It's the internet.
Well, you're the one that made that connection, man. We was talking
hey
about
man, I'm just
we was
I'm
talking
going
about
in and
castrating
out, taking off
pigs, and you're talking
headphones.
about pork rinds.
Hey man, I love every part of the pig. I've eaten snout. I've even eaten.
I
I don't know if I
haven't
can say it
done
on the
that.
screen, but the sphincter. But that was because I was with a bunch of no. It's
Big
because
sphincter.
when I worked at a really big club that I don't want to mention in New York,
Yeah.
there were visitors from China, and apparently that's like a thing you eat. So when you go to dinner with these guys before the club opens, and one of the DJs was from China, they ordered all this stuff. Like we had to find like the most expensive real Sichuan Chinese restaurant in Chinatown. And yeah, so it was like I just stopped asking what I'm eating after it was pig sphincter.
Yeah.
I just was like, I'm just gonna eat it. And I'll tell you this, it wasn't bad. To my grave, I swear, it wasn't bad.
My first wife loved pig feet, pickled pig feet.
Oh, I eat those too, and pickled eggs.
Yeah, she loved pickled pig feet.
Yeah,
Her and her
it's
grandmother would
acquired.
sit there and eat pickled pig's feet together.
It's an acquired taste. It's acquired taste. My fiance's mother's father, well, obviously he's not alive. He was a really big rabbi, and they smuggled him out pretty much before the war. And he came like to New York with like 2 pennies, and he's like, I could pickle stuff. And but his grave is like literally in like the rabbis on top of rabbis. Like he's the rabbi that rabbis go to when they're in trouble or needed advice or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And so it's like a really big deal. And so but like he came with like 2 pennies and just started a business, and then now they have a shipping company. It's crazy. It's just nuts how that happened. It's just like, but the times are different. And me and her hear the same story. I'm like, you can't. It's like, well, we have an apartment. You just can't go out with 2 pennies and just, do something. But,
Yeah,
I
but
make
2
my
pennies
money.
then was probably more now, though, right?
Yeah, well, my mother, rest her, whatever, blah, blah, blah. She did the same thing that my fiance's family did. They booked it. Her and her sister, her father and mother booked it out of Russia. just like her family, and he owned a fur operation store, like furs, like jackets, I mean, whatever it's called. And then he reopened one in Brooklyn, or it was in Manhattan, but that's all I know. Because my mom, like I said, treated me like a patient, so I have no idea what happened to all of that. But that's like, you know, like a tip off. You're doing really well. You'd be like, oh, you're Jewish, you got to go around that time. So, yeah. Then they moved to Brooklyn. Yeah, I kind of went off a little bit.
No, you're fine, dude. That's what we do here. We talk. We shoot the shit. We do stupid stuff. We make clips about it later.
Oh, there we go.
I posted a clip on TikTok today. Remember when we were in the Corsair? And we're just going after that red. We're like, yeah, we're letting him have it. And it's like, oh, shit, it's a hammerhead. Get out.
Oh.
That was a funny clip. And you're like, oh, man. And I'm like, no, that's funny as hell.
Yeah, I was like trying to cobra maneuver. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm used to doing that. Like, you know, I was just, because Battlestar is always in the, like I told you, I started my marathon, so it's like always on TV, muted, but with captions.
Where are you watching that, by the way? Because I decided I was going to watch it.
Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's free on Peacock. It's weird, though, because it starts on episode 1, season 1. It says that. And it starts on the 33-minute clock. Because if you're a fan, you would know this. Like, well, I'm not saying you don't know this, but there's 2 1.5-hour technical movies before they get to the every 33-minute clock.
Yeah, there was a prequel.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you're supposed to see. They're about to like make it like the Intrepid, the museum, the Galactica. But then all of a sudden the Cylons nuke everything after the 40-year armistice. So when you watch it on Peacock, you're going to start on 33, which is the 33-minute clock. That the Cylons always show up and they have to jump, and everybody's tired as hell.
Yeah.
Because that would drive me insane. Like, imagine every 33 minutes, a ton of fighters just came out into your radar and they're shooting missiles at you and you got to jump away real fast. Like, I don't know how the game works, like in Elite Dangerous, but it's like Star Citizen. Like, if all of a sudden, like, a Corsair, Hammerhead, 860 jump, and snub fighters, they're coming after you and you've got like 8 people in a ship, you have to jump like immediately. Every 33 minutes. That's where it starts you on Peacock. Other than that, it's fine.
Did you see Caprica? There was a series called Caprica.
Yeah, I didn't really like it. I liked Blood and Chrome. That's the one where Commander Adama or Admiral Adama started seeing all the Cylons messing with like human stuff. It's
Blood and Chrome?
pretty. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I think it's called Blood and Chrome. And there's 15 minutes, and I think there's like 4 or 5 of them. It's when Commander Adama is younger and fought in the first Cylon War.
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah, I'll have to look for that.
It's way better than Caprica. Because Caprica, I was like, nah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did like the way that they explained how the Cylons came to be and why they were pissed at humans. I did like that part of it.
That part was good. And me and my girl had a question. I was like, how did the Sharon models go through flight school? Like, what about, like, there's no family records? Like, did they say they just didn't have family or they had dead parents? Like, all the Cylons that are on board the fleets, like the last remaining humans, like, there's always at least one, like sleeper agent or whatever. But, like, how do these military Cylons get the respect of, you know, Boomer shot Commander Adama and she didn't even realize what she did. It was like backdoor programming. But like, how do they go through like flight school, military academy, become an officer, like an NCO? Like, it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like the one question me and my girl were just trying to figure out. Like yesterday, we were like, what? How did that get to be? Because they're not born young. They're born as they are.
Yeah. Yeah. But they're trying to think, are they clones? Or were they just skinned like clones?
Well, they're technically machines, but their DNA, like when hold on, when that boomer went back, when that Sharon went back to go save Hilo, who stayed, because they were evacuating people, and he stayed. He thought Boomer came back after him, when really it was the Cylons pushing them to, like, see if they can get a Cylon pregnant, and they did. So that's weird. And they cured the President Rosalind of cancer with Sharon's blood. So there's like two Sharons now. Yeah, it's like they know that the Cylons are this, but we're at the point where they realize like some Cylons are very like not about what the like Preacher Cylons about and all that stuff. I don't know. Sorry, I'm like nerding.
No, dude. Hello, geek is in the title.
Yeah.
I've never been 100% clear on that. But part of me kind of thinks that it might be something like Blade Runner. In Blade Runner, they have the replicants, which is what they call these. They're like genetically engineered humans, but not 100% human. It's kind of fucked up, actually.
Yeah, the 2049 with Jared Leto, where he just says happy birthday and cuts the throat of the newborn. Like it just shows like he's like, we have to stay the dominant. You know what I mean? Because like, and the test in the original Blade Runner, I remember seeing it younger, and I think I've seen it every year in my list. Yeah, the comp test. He's like, you see a turtle in the desert, it's on its back. What do? He's like, I flip it over. He's like, why do you care about the turtle? And then he just blasts him. It's like, wow. All they want to do is quote unquote meet God. It's all that like prophecy stuff. And I love Blade Runner. I don't know why some people are like against it.
Oh, I love Blade Runner. I like the director's cut better because it doesn't have the constant narration over it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a big fan of narrated content for the most part. I mean, there are times you have to do that, but I like the director's cut because it also has scenes in it which kind of make you wonder: is Deckard a normal human, or is he a replicated human?
Exactly. But then we find out he's actually human. But the woman who didn't know she was a replicant in the first movie had given birth. So
thanks, Sliver.
Then it went nuts. Like that was what Ryan Gosling, and I think he did a really good job of following in Harrison Ford's footsteps.
Agreed.
Because he's so emotionalist, but he knows he's a replicant.
Yeah.
But he's a Blade Runner, which is so nuts.
Yeah, well, in the original cut of Blade Runner, you kind of like, maybe. And in the director's cut of Blade Runner, you're like, holy shit, Deckard is. So...
Yeah, it makes you think more like, oh, man. And also, I love that they merged Wayland Yutani with also, oh my God, what's the name of the company? Tyrell. It's all in the same universe.
Yeah, I love that.
And then Tyrell turned into Jared Leto's company. What did he call his company in 2049? It wasn't Tyrell. All right. Yeah.
No.
A lot of my friends who are African American, they were like, it's really racist, the new one. And I could see what they're talking about. It's like genetically racist.
Oh, okay. I guess I hadn't really thought about it.
Yeah, you gotta watch it and think about it.
Thank you, Sliver. I'll take a look at that fan vid. Yeah, I like the idea of doing shorts because I think they could be entertaining, but I also think that there's a way that while you're being entertained, we can educate the new ones. Like,
are you not entertained?
Yeah, right. Are you not entertained? But like, I don't know about the rest of you. There was the Kin Shadow versus Legante. Okay. I know when I first started playing the game, when I first considered playing the game, I was doing research. I was looking at videos, stuff like that, to see if it was something that I wanted to play. And same thing with Elite Dangerous. So I feel like if you've got someone who is already a fan of the game and is looking for something to read or watch, then you got a chance to maybe share some data with them that they don't already know. And if you've got someone who's considering it, maybe you can make their first day in the verse easier. You know? I kind of like the way Elite Dangerous does their tutorial for the normal game, not the on-foot part. Where like, oh, hey, you want to be a pilot. Here's how you get your license. You have to complete this test, and then you get your license. I like the way they did that. So it's not like, now, Jim, listen to me. Or fun even. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. If you can make them laugh and teach them something, mission accomplished. But I think we need to refine that and get it tested and proven on a game that requires a lot more tutelage. And then maybe we could do the same thing in Elite. I think the acting would be harder in Elite. I mean, you could do a limited amount of it with Odyssey, but with Horizons, you don't leave your ship, so it'd be really hard. I think there's a way you can do I think there's a selfie cam. Isn't there a selfie cam? I don't remember. Anyway, I have to find it. But there's a way you can change the camera position in the ship. I'd have to find it again. I don't remember. I found it one day by accident. Nice. How are we doing on limpetses? We are 158, and we got 21 limpets left. I may be out of ours. No, we're close to the sweet spot. So, Ron, how is your sleep schedule, buddy? Are you back on your circadian rhythms?
Yeah. Not really.
Aw.
I sit there before I come over here and I'm like, I should go watch Pagan stream. Or go to bed.
Yeah, you could go to bed, too. You can always watch the VOD later, buddy.
Yeah, but I really didn't need to go to bed.
Yeah.
This early.
I totally forgot to edit the VODs. I've been dumping them on YouTube and not even giving any consideration to that 2.5-minute prelude for the pre-roll and the ads. And you think about it, Ferret's posted, it's like, great, 4 hours of flipping bunny. You know, I was like, best video, and then it dawned on me later, it's like, holy shit, that's a fair point. Either trim the
Yeah, but people can fast forward.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
I mean, yeah, it'd be better if they didn't have to, but
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not like they had to sit there and watch it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and it also all depends. I don't use YouTube.
That's true.
I use Smart Tube. I don't watch commercials.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, there's no commercials on my YouTube content, but
I mean,
none
it
that I'm
even
putting in
knows how to like sponsor stuff that's like actually part of the video.
Mm-hmm.
It actually knows how to fast forward through that or skip it or whatever.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I loves it.
No bug.
Now Sharon will be like, "Let me show you something on YouTube," and I'm like, "How do you watch those commercials?" She's like,
Yeah.
"What do you mean? How do I watch them?" And I couldn't put up with that.
Yeah. I've had premium for years now, so I don't even think about it. And when I log in on the city's computer to watch something, I'm like, oh dear God, the ads are crazy.
Well, you know, I don't mind some ads.
Yeah,
But
some,
I mean,
but Jesus.
they get a little carried away.
Agreed. But some streamers do too. I mean, I've gone in streams to watch people before, and there's 6 adverts. And I'm like, oh, no. More.
I also think that Twitch streamers should get a little say-so on what commercials play on their streams.
Oh, you mean like the type?
Well, I can't remember what the commercial was for, but like I was watching Father Bill the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember what the commercial was, but it was, I don't think it was something he would condone, you know?
Oh,
it wasn't anything bad, but it wasn't,
yeah.
You know, if he was given a list of stuff that he would not mind commercials playing in his stream, that wouldn't have been one of them, you know? I mean,
gotcha.
I don't remember what it was. It was kind of funny that it was playing during.
Nice, Rumble. That's great. Rumble's dad made it to the rehab center. That's good. Good deal. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, he was like, I'm here, and he gave me like a winky face. And it's funny because my dad has Asperger's, and it's like for him to do that, meaning like he's happy, like to be where he is, and it's closer than the hospital, so it's like, oh, I could just walk through the park and go there.
Nice. Better all the way around.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like when we saw him, he kind of like was flexing because he has really good insurance, and I have like what communism looks good on paper, but when it's implemented, it's terrible. My insurance that I have is Horizon and whatever health, but it's like I got dental and everything, but not many doctors take it. So it's like communism as insurance.
Nice. Well, I'm glad he's in the rehab center. That'll really help. My grandfather went into one. He had a triple bypass.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was, I want to say 83. Hey, Cyclist, how are you doing? I am indeed. I'm mining in my anaconda. I haven't seen you in a bit. You doing okay? I lost my bearings. Where's my marker? There it is, behind this rock. Oop, let's see.
80, what'd you say? Sorry, I had to take my headphones off for a second.
I'm good. Got a new stick. Old one died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you get the same kind of stick, or did you get something different? Cycles's joystick died on her.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah, that's rough.
I remember my first joystick. It was only. It was only the missile launch button, the red one, and it was so just basic, and had two buttons like arcade ones, and it had the pylon. That's the only way I can describe it, where it moves, I guess, so you can switch through missiles for the FA-18 Hornet to like fly that around. And I wanted the F-22 simulator, but at that time I was only like 12 or 13, and why do they have a simulator for the F-22 if it was technically not supposed to be a plane yet?
Right. Sliver, I totally agree. It is. He recovered from that well. He passed away.
Oh no, I didn't mean good to that.
Oh no. Sliver asked me a question in chat. He said, well, he didn't ask a question. He made a statement. He says recovering from heart surgery takes a lot of time. Yeah, it did, and he recovered well. I honestly think he grieved himself to death. And Cyclaz, to answer your question, that is Rumble Filth Skin. He's a streamer on Twitch, and he's also in the Discord. Obviously, if you're hearing his voice.
For talking.
No. Cyclaz has been gone for a while, so she didn't recognize the voices. That's all.
But still, I mean.
Yeah, she doesn't come in the Discord much anymore. So she wasn't familiar with the new peeps.
I'm so nervous to look up anything triple bypass or anything, and I was so scared. Like I told you about my Marine friend, my best friend, this kid. When I told you about how he had the flesh-eating parasite from when he got zipped and shrapnel from IEDs, and then he sent me a link. He's like, "This is what they did to me," and he sent it to me on YouTube. And it was like a hammer and an anvil on your knee. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, I couldn't even watch more than 10 seconds of it. He's like, that's basically what they did to me. And he also had a flesh-eating bacteria because, they over there they were putting their bullets in like all kinds of fecal matter and stuff like that, and that's what did it to him.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. And
That's
then
a
when he
dick
sent me
move.
that video, I was like, oh my God, Jesus. And then I went and visited him and I was like, wow, like you could walk. Like he had a cane at the time, but he's like, yeah, they gave me all these drugs. I don't, because he's not a drug person. He hates painkillers like my dad and stuff. He's like, they gave me fentanyl patches. They gave me hydromorphone prescriptions, all this stuff. And I'm like, well, don't only take them when you need them. Don't get a habit out of that,
Yeah. Ice cream. Nummies.
There you go. I love chocolate. I always say it wrong. Mint chocolate green chip. I don't know if that's the right way of saying it, but the green ice cream with the chips in it.
Cycles, I am mining mainly platinum and some osmium if it happens to make it into the cargo hold. Just trying to get some more funds in the coffers so I can get some prismatic shields. I think in a week, right, Ron? About a week and a half? I think it's
You
been...
can look and see.
Okay, how do I do that? I'm guessing under powers, right?
Push forward and go to your galactic powers. Click it. Go to the...
Yep, there's a blue-haired hottie.
Yep, blue-haired chick. And then go over to your rating. Tab over one.
Okay. Time pledged 2 weeks, 4 days.
Yep.
Nice.
And you need 3 and 4 weeks. So technically in that third week is when you will do what you need to do. So, but all right, this is the only tricky part. You can do it during the third week, but not if it's going to hit 4 weeks after Thursday, because Thursday, whatever you do will get cut in half. Does that make sense?
Okay. So, like, I am 2.5 weeks in. So I would do this in like less than 8 days because it would be Wednesday night or Thursday.
But you got, so what? You got a week and 3 days to be 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So I would do tomorrow's Thursday. So I would do like next Friday will be 8 days from now. So you'll be 3 days and 3 weeks and 5 days. And it'll be after the reset. So then you can do what you need to do. And then 2 days later, you'll have your 4 weeks and you can go buy your prismatics.
Okay. So right now I don't have any merits because I haven't done anything, but there's no point doing them now.
Nope. Because every Thursday, they get cut in half and you get the payout. You know, like if you had got 100 merits, you'd be rating 2 and you'd get 50,000 credits. But then come Thursday, you would have 50 merits instead of 100.
Yeah, so I'm just wasting them to do it any sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Good to know. Why can I... There we go. Exit. Okay. Did I prospect this guy yet? Oh, and I haven't prospected shit. I'm just rolling up to it and shooting it because I'm out of limpetses. We can fabricate some limpets though.
Let's see. I do that every 4 weeks, and then as soon as I get it done, I leave and go to a different power.
Gotcha. Of course. All right, let's fabricate some limpetses.
Because I mean, if you want to unlock all of them, it's still going to take you 13 months.
Oh yeah, I just want to get the prismatic shields.
Well, some of the other stuff's good. I like the Pac-Down missile.
Oh, that would be cool.
Complete.
I'm trying to get you viewers more on a couple pages that are actually legit.
I discovered something new.
What's that?
Synthesis.
So if you shoot one of the guards on a bunker by mistake, but you do not kill him, you can use your red pens to heal him, but it will also count as an assault. So it'll give you a crime stat too.
No.
Yep. You can heal them so they don't die, and it doesn't give you the homicide, but you still get the assault.
Oh, that is fucked
But
up.
you only get the assault whenever you actually inject him with the pen.
Really?
See, think about it. They have to do that. Otherwise, you could just go in and drug all the guards until they were unconscious and take all their stuff and leave, you know?
Yeah. It makes sense when you think about it from that point of
them
view.
for their armor, just drug them to their unconscious, steal all their shit.
Which means somebody probably did that. The question is whether they did, whether it was a dev that did it or whether it was a player.
I can't imagine what the dev power is in SC, honestly. Like Warzy, like 10 years ago when I was like a bigger streamer, like one of the guys who did Warzy used to just Russian Caliber, that was his name, Caliber with a K. He was one of the moderators and devs for that game that is whatever. It was crappy, zombie survival stuff. Was big at the time. And he would come in and spawn all kinds of stuff, all kinds of weapons, all kinds of stuff. And he'd go to different streamers and have them like face off on each other. So I can only imagine what a dev would be able to do in Star Citizen.
I admit that would have been pretty funny.
Yeah.
Went and drug all the guards.
Yeah.
Take all their armor.
That sounds like something Bog would do.
Well, you could buy their armor, right? On
I don't. Some of the guards' armor you can't buy.
Well, I mean, like the all white, like stormtrooper type stuff. I think it's like Crew L1, I think, or maybe Everest.
Yeah, some of it. Well, PO used to sell it, but I don't know who has it now.
I have in PO. I have the legs and the arms. I don't know where the chest piece went or the helmet, but no, actually, I have that. I have the helmet. That's right.
Synthesis complete.
Jack's been...
Synthesis complete.
How much room do we have left? We have room for 8. Room for 16 plus the refinery bins. I might be able to make those limpets work for that. Quit fucking around. I'll be just fine. Quit fucking around, Pagan. Do your damn job, mister. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to check out this Battlestar Galactica. I haven't seen all the new version. I used to watch the old one when I was a kid. Christine McVie died? Who's Christine McVie?
Why does that sound familiar?
I don't know. It sounds familiar to me too, but I'm not getting a face. Who's Christine McVie? From Fleet. Oh! Yeah, I saw something on Reddit about that earlier. I didn't realize I didn't connect the name though. I'm sorry. 47%. This will be nice for a couple tons. Well, that's sad.
My cousin just seen Fleetwood Mac a few weeks ago.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. That's a concert I wouldn't mind seeing.
Yeah.
I'm just too tight to pay that much for concert tickets.
Fucking A. Concert tickets just get fucking crazy.
I know it. I was talking to my daughter about that a while back ago, because talking about concerts we'd seen, you know, and I was like, I was listing off all them, and she's like, wow. And I was like, well, you know, it used to be a date when I was in high school. Yeah, not anymore. Hey, Dad, I want to take my girlfriend to a concert. Give me $600.
Fuck
Oh,
that shit.
God.
Oh, yeah, we need shirts, too. Give me 200 more.
Yeah. Screw that shit.
I mean, you know, you couldn't do it nowadays. I mean, concert. Golly.
Yeah, that's just nuts. Are we peeling platinum off this rock? Yeah, we are. Nice.
I'm glad I ain't date.
The weirdest thing of Star Citizen is that I've had the Vandal Scythe
Yeah.
for no reason. And sometimes it wouldn't retrieve, and sometimes it does, but it's always there. I did not buy it.
Yeah. Are you a subscriber?
Yeah, $20 one.
Okay. I think that may be where it is. I heard Jack say something. And I think it's a subscriber perk.
I mean, now that I can actually target missile people, I mean, I'll take it out, but it's just weird. It's like an alien ship, and I have it. It's the bottom of my list. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not one that I would buy or pledge for. And every once in a while I'll take it out, especially if somebody's like, oh, I want to see that. Okay. Here you go. It's kind of cool that it's red and has the alien language all over the HUD. That's awesome. I like that. I like that level of detail. I wish Star Citizen, I wish Elite Dangerous had done something like that, where like you could find a Guardian ship to fly, but it may not be in its optimal state, you know, and you would have to repair it or maybe try to blend it with, you know, human technology and shit like that. See, those are missed opportunities in my opinion, not to be critical of the game, but more to be critical of, you know, hey, you know, missed opportunities here. So hopefully at some point, I'm hoping maybe one day they'll make a different version of Elite. But that's something that they could have done, you know. Thargoid technology. I mean, we have the Guardian frameshift boosters, and you can do the shields and stuff like that, but how awesome would it be to go out and explore and find an abandoned ship somewhere that no one else has or few people have that you could fly around? I mean, that would definitely encourage people to go out and explore.
How would you get it back?
That's the thing. I mean, well, you'd find it by, you know, you have to tow it or something. I mean, you'd have to have this whole little adventure.
That's the thing. You start adding more and more mechanics that you have to add, you know?
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
You can't just add it, you know, and, ooh, you found it. You know, you got to add where you find it, then you got to add where you get it back, and then you got, well, who can work on it because it's an alien ship, and then...
Yeah, you have to take it to Professor Palin or something like that.
And it being elite, you'd have to collect 50,000 alien
that's true.
testicle sacs and 42 female alien boobs, and...
Yeah...
The drop rate's like 2%.
Yeah, I don't like the grind of this game. I got to be truthful with you.
I don't either, and I hate it, and I fuss at it every time.
But you still do
But
it.
it's like that and everything else. You know, World of Warcraft, go kill a spider. Now go kill 5 of them. Now go kill 10 of them. I mean, you know.
Hold on, boobs. You have my attention, right?
See, the good thing about that is they have 3 boobs, so I mean, you know, it goes a little quicker collecting them.
Yeah, that's true. Triple the drop rate, or 1.5 times the drop rate. Oh my god!
Oh my god! I went out to get my ship and without a helmet. Oh no!
You're fired.
Oh, I know. God damn it!
I did the same thing. I jumped in the ship and was flying around, jump out of the ship. Oh, when that asshat was flying around Everest, I jumped out of the ship. I was going to EVA into the station and get my ship, you know, get a different ship and go after him.
I don't know where
Wow, we managed to fill up. That's awesome.
At least I could buy the new gear on that PO. It just, how could I have been so stupid? I was trying to eat, but Jitro said, like, yeah, there's a bug, so get rid of all the food. Just buy it and then eat it.
Dickhead.
Hello, moron. Right. And I was like,
Wait a minute. I think there are... Last week, there were ships here that would... Or carriers here that would buy this. Let's see if he's still buying. What are you guys doing? Well, Mom's going to be home in about 10 minutes. Come whoever you are. 240k platinum. Buying plat 200k. The prices dropped. At those prices, I'll just take it back to my carrier and store it and sell it later. I mean, I get that they want to make money, but so do I. Yeah, we're going to go take it back to my carrier and sell it. Kitty treats. Okay, we'll definitely give these little assholes treats.
What the hell?
They've eaten well tonight. All right, let's retract hard points.
That's already done.
Power to engines.
Sure.
Where's our destination? It's on the other side. It is. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna stay in the belt for now, and I'll give the kitties treats, and then we'll go to the carrier. This'll work. We'll stay in the belt and get these guys treats. Come on, guys. Want some more treaties? Here comes Bootsy. Sneakers. Sneaky sneaks. Where you, baby? There you go. Boots. There you go. Where's Milky? Silky Milky. Oh, there you are. You're on your little bed or on your stool. Oh, she's so cute on her little stool. Wish you could see her in the camera. There you go, guys. Okay, watch out for kitty feet. Don't want to run over no kitty toes. I did that one night and felt horrible. Like I didn't run them over. I just bumped them. Ooh. Now let's get out of here. Oh, wait. Need to retract my fighter before I kill him again.
did you say the Galleria?
I'm sorry?
No, I was just quoting Terminator 2. He's like, did you say he went to the Galleria?
Man.
Why can't I get...
Fighters locked up tight. Base secure.
Okay, well, that's cool. I do wish Elite remembered your camera position once you set it. I wish you remembered that. We have to take a fighter pilot out to get some combat training. One of these nights. I don't think you can have a fighter bay in the Fer-de-Lance, though, can you?
I'm sorry, I missed what you were saying.
No. It's okay.
I was trying to log in with Amy and Epic Games. Sorry, there was a timeout utilizing the database.
Really?
Yeah.
I was having trouble logging into VR the other day. I loaded into VR and it's like couldn't authenticate and it just stalled. I couldn't click OK. Had to force close it. So then I launched it again and the same thing happened. Eventually I loaded into regular Elite.
Scanning now.
And it did some update and then I could load into VR. So
Now there's an update that's wanting me to restart. Ah, goodness.
which reminds me I need to update Epic on my machine here.
You get Star Wars Squadrons?
No, I didn't. I forgot all about it. Even though you reminded me, I got busy and forgot. I'm fired. Where you going, Silky Milky? Hmm?
And at least I'll be able to get my gear back unless somebody... No, my Cuddy went back into whatever, so yeah, I'll be able to get my stuff back.
Yeah, if you were an Armistice, it should be at that station.
Yeah, I like went out like an idiot without my helmet because I just forgot, and I almost got it back on at the last second, but incapacitated.
Yeah, if you got a couple of med pins, you might be okay.
Oh, I'm fine now. I'm just like I just gotta get my woodland gear. I'll just buy it. Like I have like multiples of everything over there. Lowerville's also got that riot gear armor we were talking about.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I've got like it just came with it. Like I didn't, buy it or anything.
There was an armor set they had in the store which looked awesome until I saw the price tag. I was like, oh my god. There's only like 2 sets in the whole... There's only 2 sets in that pack that I actually like. If they would have sold them separately, it would have been a different story. Come on. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go exploring. I think I'm gonna take out a ship, rent it. If
Hey, which one?
I'll in the stream on my phone, but I'll.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be hopping off here soon anyway, man. Mrs. B is gonna be home here in about 10 minutes. Witchman, how are you doing? I've been doing pretty good.
You'll get Star Wars Squadrons for free.
On Epic?
It ends December 1st.
Okay, so I need to do it tonight.
Tonight.
Okay, so I need to go in Epic and get it tonight.
It is VR too.
Ooh. Is it?
Yeah, I mean it's more arcade like, but yeah.
Well, like the game that they play in Disney's The Black Hole with the laser can. You guys ever see that movie from the 60s?
The Black Hole?
Yeah, The Black Hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had one of the person robot whatever, and the not Bob, but the whatever they call the other robot that floats, like beat him in a match or something.
Oh yeah. He had a more exotic name.
Yeah, and they had like these like laser weapons that were like two each, two beams each.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie.
I was shocked that it was a Disney production only about a couple of years ago because I made my girl watch it. I was like, this is Disney.
Yeah.
Like, you think Disney is making our movies now? This is terrifying.
All right, Epic, you said, right?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, Let me get this while we're in AutoDock.
Now.
I'm logging into the launcher right now.
Oh, I was reading chat.
Yeah. I'm trying to log into the launcher. It's doing the Spinzy of Doom.
I had problems logging in.
We've got you safe and sound. Commence shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Now I'm staring at a black blank epic screen. This is concerning. What the fuck? Okay, there it is. Ooh. Okay, so store, and there's a section for free stuff. Show new
Just on the
releases.
store page, scroll down and you'll see it.
Yeah, free. Fangs, Destiny 2, Honkai Impact, Cycle, Armored Warfare, Space Pogs, League of Legends, Uprising, Warframe, World of Warships, Spellforce versus. All this shit's free. Star Trek Online. I'm not seeing it, buddy.
Go to the first storefront page and scroll down a little bit. You'll see a bar going across that says free and free next week and coming soon.
Free games, Squadrons. Okay, but when I go to the free section, it doesn't show up. How dumb is that?
That's their not their giveaway. That's free to play games.
Oh.
You know, free to play.
Okay, I gotcha.
We will sell you $50 items. How many you want?
0. -1. Send me $50. Got it. It's in my library now. Thank you, dear. I appreciate it.
I might stream later just to explore with Darky, the guy I was talking about later. It was awesome.
Yeah, no problem.
Like flying around Microtech. God knows what he's got as ships.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to repair, and I'm going to raid someone, and GTFO, Mrs. B should be home anytime now. We're going to
set up
warm up some food and eat.
Jesus, game.
How long do you think you need to get ready, Zed, to go live?
Oh, like in 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I just got to put it in real quick when I'm playing.
That's what I need to do right there. And I should have stuff to collect then. Well, no, I may have to go. No, because I tried that. Doesn't she pay you so much every week for being one of her servants? I'll have to find out. All right. Okay, let's get ready to go here. The Plague, I appreciate you using your Prime sub here. I really do. I love Prime subs. They are the tastiest because they don't cost anybody any extra money. I'll take any sub, but the Prime sub to me are the juiciest. All right.
Just setting it up, bro.
Yep, no problem. We'll get ready for a raid. Shit, I don't know if I have your channel. Should be under following. Are you and Z getting into any kind of shenanigans?
Well, I ended up having to clear my stat because of the crime stat 2. You cannot pay that fine. So I got to Korea. I got to Korea, and a dude accepted a mission of one of those like guards, like not the guards, the infiltration or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So the bad guy spawned next to me, so I kill him, and then he popped up, and we both downed each other. But I ended up in jail. He ended up obviously just claiming a medical rescue.
Okay,
But it's fine.
I
It's
put my camera on. Keep it on.
Okay.
It's only 2 hours. That's just one mission. Well, one maintenance.
nice. All right. All right, folks. Well, that's it for me. I need to get out of here. It's been almost 3 hours. Mrs. B should be home any second now. I want to have dinner with her. I'll be on Friday.
Friday.
Friday. Absolutely.
Yeah, Friday's a long day for me.
Yeah, I'll probably be in Star Citizen at least for a little bit. Sliver, thanks for popping in. It was good. It was good seeing you again. Witch, man, I appreciate it. It's been a minute, but you're always welcome here. We're just waiting on Phil Skin to go live. I think he's ready. Are you good?
I am live.
Awesome. I'm gonna hand you off the Rumble and take over from there. So I'll see you guys Friday.
Thank you, man. Thank
Yeah,
you
sure,
so
no
much.
worries. Happy to. Just got to hit the button to end the stream, and you should be golden.